Oh god, this is heavy. Right, let's get to the unboxing. Alright, so in today's video I just want to have a bit of fun. The thing is that today is my birthday and I want to relive a couple of nice memories with the Sony PS3. I have multiple reasons why I want to do this video. The first one is that the Sony PS3 was my first ever Sony console. This was a gift from my brother when I moved to Bucharest and I've been hooked ever since. And the second reason is that recently I got this in-box Sony PS3 Slim from the UsedProducts store that I have featured here on the channel in the past. They were more than kind enough to send over this with no strings attached and I want to relive a couple of fun memories, maybe create a nice setup with the PS3 and see where this video takes us. So let's just go into the video and see what the Sony PS3 is still all about in 2022. Okay, so the PS3 is working, but this controller is not connected yet to this PS3. I don't know if it's from a different console or not, but I do have an USB mini cable over here, which I will use to plug it in to the PS3. All you have to do is press the PS button. You also have volume, that is good. So apparently the console was cleaned, it was wiped, so I have to redo the whole configuration, and that's a good thing because otherwise I would have to do it. I really want to connect to my account because I still have a couple of games from the PS Plus era where they still gave PS3 games each month. Okay, so next we will connect to the internet. And there you go, we are finally inside the XMB menu, which I really loved. I hope that Sony will use it in some way on the newer consoles, but yeah, it's a new era now, I guess, so I still like the new menu on the PS5. Well, I made a video recently about 2 years of PS5 and I mentioned that it's still lacking a lot of things like themes. You could have themes even on the PS3 and the PS5 still doesn't have it. Okay, so let's see if we have enough power for the DualShock 3 controller. And it seems so the battery is also working for the controller. Before we tried a couple of games, I do want to connect to my PSN account. Okay, so after I had to manually set my long password, apparently I still have to use this QR code, which is perfect to be honest, but I would have preferred that this image would appear before I had to enter my credentials, and that would have made this whole process a lot easier. After I scanned the QR code, apparently now I've been generated a new password, which I have to go back now and re-enter it here in the account. And there you go, finally this has worked. So now we can go to the PlayStation Store. It looks like I also have some software that I need to download, so I'll click on yes. So now we'll just do a couple of updates. Probably the console itself will need some updates straight away. I will not try to mod it because I have a lot of more consoles where I can play all these games. I want to keep this as clean as possible, especially since it came with the full box and all the accessories. And I think the only accessory that is not genuine is this USB mini cable, which I use to charge my controller. But other than that, as you can see, the condition of the console, it's almost mint. The controller, it's also very clean and I don't see any issues with it. Maybe the sticker on the back, but it's more than decent. So the condition of the console is great. So I really want to thank you, UsedProducts, for sending this. It's a perfect gift, and especially timing was perfect that I can do this around my birthday. While we wait for this update, I gotta say that I had this exact same model. Maybe the only difference was that I had the bundle with the Move controller. I'm really happy that I finally have this back. Unfortunately, I sold that version when I got the PS4 Pro. Back then, I wasn't really into collecting these consoles. These are also a couple of games that I owned previously, and some of them that I haven't really managed to finish, so I'm really eager to going back to them. As you can see, we are online, so the PlayStation Network still works. Apparently there were still some demos back then. We even have some PS Vita games over here. I see some of them I already purchased. If we go over here, we can see my own games that I have for the PS3, it looks like. So yeah, there are still a couple of decent games over here. The prices are not that cheap For example, we have GTA 5 over here, which is still pretty expensive considering its age. I do have it already on both PS4 and on Steam over there. So I'll not buy it again, but I did play it and finished it on the PS3, so that's a fun memory I have. Let's exit the PlayStation Store for now. It's good to know that I can still buy games. Well, actually I knew that I could do that from the browser as well, but apparently you can still do that from the store directly from the PS3. I am curious if there is still a game inside, but considering that I don't see any disc over here, I suppose that we don't. And yeah, that sound is letting us know that we don't have it. Let's try a couple of games over here. I'll go with Assassin's Creed 2 first, because I haven't even tried these yet. I bought them, but they looked okay. Okay, so the disc is spinning. We have an image over here. Okay, so now we're going into the Assassin's Creed 2. So this is how the game starts. I completely forgot about that. Now we are playing with Desmond. I really like Desmond as a character, and I was hoping that at some point they will go to a game that is more oriented to Desmond, but who knows, with the most recent games maybe they will do something about it. Well, that I did remember that this is how the Ezio story starts, from the birth, because they wanted to give us the full story about this character. I really miss the old Assassin's Creed games, especially for the cities. I mean, tall buildings and doing parkour in these cities were just amazing, and it was the essential thing for Assassin's Creed for me. So I really hope we can get back to this at some point, as hopefully with Mirage, because they can create some really big cities in that game. So that was Assassin's Creed 2. This game works really well, and actually let's go to Red Dead Redemption 2. This edition apparently has a really big booklet, even the map of the city, so it's great that I could still get my hands on this version. I gotta say, these are really good memories for me. This is what made me go back to gaming. I've enjoyed Red Dead Redemption 2 so much on the PS4. Okay, so now we're inside the game, and yeah, I recently played this on PS Premium. It's still a good looking game. I know there are a lot of activities like in the second game, so yeah, this is one of those games that I really recommend you having in your collection. And even though I have it on the PS4, I recently bought it for the Steam Deck. I do notice that for this game, the PS3, it's a bit louder. I don't know if it's something going on with the disc, but for Assassin's Creed 2 was actually really quiet. I think the game looks really good, to be honest. It's 2022, this is still a PS3 on an ultra-wide monitor, and Red Dead Redemption 1 still looks very good. I want to try God of War 3 as well, because this is also something that I recently bought from a flea market, and I haven't got the chance to see if the game is working. Actually, related to God of War Ragnarok just came out a couple of weeks ago, and I managed to complete it already. I am trying to do the platinum as well. To be honest, that game was the game of the year for me. What I don't miss about these old games is the ability to skip these intros. I already know this part, so that's why I wanted to skip it. This was such a nice game back then, but yeah, even now it looks amazing. To be honest, we do have the remaster on the PS4 now, but to be honest, I don't really see a reason why you shouldn't be able to play this one. It looks amazing for a PS3 game, and especially in 2022, comparing to what we have now, I think this really looks great. I don't know, call me biased, but I mean, look at the graphics. For a PS3 game, I really don't see why you shouldn't be able to play this game even now. Okay guys, that was my quick, how I should even call it. It's not a review, it's just coming back to the PS3, considering that I enjoyed this console so much in the past. I know I was just rambling in this video. I didn't have a specific goal in mind. I just wanted to have fun, especially today. As I said, this is my birthday, and I just wanted to remember it with something special, at least for me. Hopefully you also enjoyed this video and you're not too bothered about this rambling video that I did. I just wanted to have a bit of fun today, so it was truly special for me coming back to the PS3, especially to this version and also a full box one. Thank you for bearing with me in this today's video. I hope you enjoyed it at least a bit, so thank you for sticking around till the end. I don't have anything else much to say, just then thank you for watching my videos. I have quite a few ideas down the pipeline to create some new videos for you, Steam related, gaming related, and some other topics, so hope you'll stick around for those ones. Until next time, I'll drop a couple of videos over here that I've done already and you can enjoy, and hopefully you'll find some useful information or you can have a bit of fun. I'll close this video over here. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the Tech Unravel, and I'll catch you in the next video.